Good morning children, Sairam. Welcome to the next part of EBS 1 lesson number 9, Air, and we are going to watch the second video of this lesson. So let us start by learning the new words. First word is respiration. Respiration means the breathing process. We breathe in, we breathe out, and that is called as respiration. Okay, the breathing process is known as respiration. Second one is carbondioxide, carbon dioxide. Now carbon dioxide is a gas which is used by the plants for preparing their food. Okay, the carbon dioxide is a gas which is used by the plants to prepare their food. Third one is nitrogen. Nitrogen is also a kind of gas. Fourth one is several. Several means too many, too much. Okay, so that is known as several. Fifth one is factories. Factories are those places, a place where various kinds of things are made, and that is called as factories, using various kinds of chemicals. Okay, soap factory, butter, milk products factory. So whatever, factories can be of any things. Okay, so but they are made with the help of machines. Machines are there, huge machines are installed inside the factories. Chemicals are used for making some certain things, and that is known as factories. And factories are always situated far away from cities or towns. Okay, now the constituent of air that helps burning is called oxygen gas. Yes children, the constituent of air means the gas which helps in burning. Okay, that helps burning is called oxygen. So oxygen supports burning, or oxygen helps burning. Now children, if a fire breaks out and there is plenty of oxygen in that particular place, that fire will rise more and more. Instead of getting less, it will rise more and more, because oxygen is present in that much particular area. If oxygen is present in less amount, then fire will not take place that much, it will not increase. But if oxygen is there in that area more, the fire will increase more and more. So that means this air, oxygen supports burning. For burning, oxygen is required. The earth's atmosphere is made of air. Okay, the earth's atmosphere, we saw the covering of the earth is made of atmosphere, and atmosphere means air. The circle in this picture shows all the air in the atmosphere. Okay, now that circle, the diagram which I showed you in the previous video, where I'll just recap for you. I'll just give you a recap. See, this was the earth. Okay, and there was a covering of the earth around the atmosphere. So that this part, the two in between these two lines, this is known as atmosphere. Okay, this is the earth. Okay, and then the covering is known as the atmosphere. If we divide the circle into 5 parts, then the oxygen in the air will be equal to one of the parts. Now if we divide the circle, means if we divide the earth into 5 equal parts, then the oxygen in the air will be equal to one of the parts, means the oxygen will be equal only to one of the parts. Apart from oxygen, there are other gases in the atmosphere. See, only oxygen is not there in the atmosphere. There are many other gases present in the atmosphere. The oxygen in the air is used both for burning as well as respiration. So what are the uses of oxygen? Oxygen is used for breathing as well as it is used for burning. Okay. Other uses of air. Now apart from oxygen, we saw that oxygen supports burning, oxygen is helpful in burning, and it is also a main important thing, it is used for respiration, that is breathing. Now what are the other uses of air? The gas that fizzes out of soda water is carbon dioxide. Now if you have aerated drinks which have gas in it, like cold drinks like 7 Up, Thumbs Up, Pepsi, Miranda, Limca, these all are the cold drinks which have gas in it. And when you open the bottle, you may find the gas bubbles coming out, and those gas bubbles are carbon dioxide gas. That is nothing but carbon dioxide gas. Okay, the bubbles which comes out from the water bottle of the cold drink, when we just loosen the cap, those bubbles which fizzes out, means those bubbles which come out is called as carbon dioxide gas. This gas is present in small quantities in air too. Now this carbon dioxide covers a very small quantity of a portion in the atmosphere. Plants make their food using air and water in the presence of sunlight. Yes, plants are living things. They make their own food. What they need is they need air and they need water for preparing their food, and in the presence of sunlight. So what all things they need? Air means they require carbon dioxide, they require water, as well as they require sufficient sunlight to prepare their own food. When plants make their food, they use the carbon dioxide from the air. Now carbon dioxide is a gas which is harmful for the human beings, like the smoke which comes out of the vehicles, the polluted air, that is carbon dioxide. And that plants take in carbon dioxide to prepare their food, and they give out oxygen. Okay, so they give out something and they take in something, and oxygen is useful for us for respiration. So we get fresh and more oxygen from the plants. That is why it is always said that plant more trees wherever possible, so that you get fresh air, you get fresh oxygen to breathe, and you remain healthy. So plants give out oxygen and take in carbon dioxide, which they need for preparing their own food. You have seen that when you place ice in a glass and it becomes very cold, the droplets of water settle on outside. Yes, you can find if the water is very cold in the glass, if you pour water, then you can find some water droplets on the glass itself, and from that you can make out the water is so cold. It means that water too is present in air in the form of gas. That means air also contains some amount of water in it. So that is the meaning of that. So air is nothing but a mixture of gases and a little bit of water. However, the largest part of air is made up of still another kind of gas, and this gas is called nitrogen. Yes children, the majority part of the earth is covered with this kind of gas which is known as nitrogen. Okay, around 78% of the atmosphere is covered with nitrogen. Okay, thus the largest part of air, there are several gases present in air. In other words, air is a mixture of several gases. As I told you, not only oxygen is present, but oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen and other gases are also present. Now see, can you see this diagram? Okay, now here there is nitrogen which is red in color and it occupies 78%. Okay, how much percent? 78%. Then oxygen which is in green color has 21%. Okay, and the remaining, that is dark blue and the light blue part, is other gases. Okay, the light blue part is water vapor and the dark blue part is consists of other gases. Okay, so this is the diagram of the atmosphere. Nitrogen is 78%, which is maximum. Okay, oxygen is 21%, which is green in color. Then comes the dark blue part, which is other gases, and the light blue is water vapor. So this is how the atmosphere is formed. So it is a mixture of several gases. So what did we study in today's video? We studied that air is a mixture of several gases, that are many gases like nitrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygen, water vapor, and oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide and water vapor are its main constituents. So in the diagram we saw that majority of the part is covered with nitrogen, then comes the oxygen, then the other gases includes carbon dioxide, and then comes the water vapor. Not only carbon dioxide but other gases too are present, okay, but that is the minimum part which they cover, but the maximum portion is covered by nitrogen, and that is 78%. Then comes oxygen, which is 21%. I am telling you the percent, again and again, because it is important, okay. So oxygen covers dash percent of the earth's surface. So what you will write, 21%. So you should remember the percent. And the highest, the majority part of the atmosphere is covered by nitrogen, that is 78%. So we have studied today that air is a mixture of several gases, and the percentage it forms in the atmosphere, okay. Thank you for listening to me carefully. Goodbye, take care.